Hi everyone, my name's Mark Tinney, and I'm just going to do a quick tutorial video here for you in how to add members and owners to a team that you have. Now, all of the teams are based on your timetable. But what that means sometimes is that you'll have a group of learners that actually end up with two teams. So it may be that your over 18 learners end up in a separate group, or you just have two groups, an A and a B, who have different timetables, but actually it's the same course. You're delivering the exact same thing and you want them all in one team, so you're just managing one. So to add any students to a team, you just click on the three dots here on your team, and we're just going to click Manage Team. Okay, so I'm just in the Teams icon on Microsoft Teams. I've clicked on the group and I'm managing that team. And right away, this has taken me to where I can add members. So I just click on Add a Member, and I've got another tutor on this course that I want to be part of this, Robin. Now, him, I would make an owner because he's a teacher on the course. I want him to be able to edit files, to add homework, all of those things. If you're adding a student, you want them to just be a member. We can change it later, but you want to be very clear about which role you want your students and or other teachers to have. And again, you may work with a number of teachers teaching on the same course, and you're going to pull it all into one team. So all of the files for that course happen on one team channel. So we'll pull Robin in here. I'm adding him as an owner, and there we go. That's it. So I can literally pull in anybody I want. There are a few other settings that while you're here, you may want to look at. One of the most common ones is going to be to change the picture. By having a unique image with each of your teams that represents the type of course they're doing or whatever, it's really going to be beneficial for you to have an image specific to each one. It's just easier to find them then. You can also, of course, edit the name. My suggestion would be that if you edit the name, though, we always keep that course code in there. So I can just put, so the case I have is that I have three different groups all doing the same course at different levels. So the timetables have created a different team for each one. I want them all in one team. So I would just call this the PGCE, Cert Ed, and we can get rid of the rest of that. I don't need a group A, group B. I might, this is my evening group, so I'm going to call that evening. So PGCE evening. And now this is my part-time pre-service. So this is year one. So I'm also going to put in that it's year one, PGC Cert Ed evening group. Job done. Now, what I want to do, and I can move it to the end just so it's easier for me, but I want to make sure I keep the course code in there. Because if anything ever happens that the group accidentally gets deleted or whatever, I want the course code at the end so that we can still find it based on the course code that's there. It makes it a lot easier in case several teams across the organization have similar names. So once I'm done, click done. That's updated it to a title I'm going to recognize, and I can also go in and change the picture. Now, I don't have one here handy to use, but it's dead easy. So I can just upload any photo. I'll just go into my little pictures file and see if I have anything that looks teacher Eddie. Oh, I like this one. Put things first. So we're going to do that. So now that is my image for the course. And if I come back to my Teams page, you can see that it's much easier for me to find now. Year one PGC, Cert Ed evening. I don't have to have the course codes memorized. I'm just looking for that course. So that's how you add a member. Just to show it to you one more time, three dots, manage team. I can also just add a member straight from here. But I thought I'd go into the manage team so you could see all the settings that you've got there once you're in. Okay, I can change my settings. That's where I can change the title and the image to my group to personalize it a little bit more. I can look at the apps that I have and all of these other kind of more advanced things that you might want to do down the road. That's it. It's that easy to add members to your group. So it's really important at the beginning of the year, you build the groups that you want to have so that I'm going to take all of those year one students across all the levels, put them in the same group so they're all seeing the same content, and I'm only managing that one team instead of three separate ones. Hope that helps. Thanks very much.